What's good, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, take a quick moment, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. And everybody, you already know how it goes down on this channel. Make sure to get up in them comments because your feedback is very important to this platform. So check it out, man. I want to get right into this. I found this very interesting. An article was just put out and they're breaking down 1999, in music, not just in hip hop, but we're talking about a hip hop project here, and the whole year of '99 going, what I'm saying, is leading into Y2K. No one knew. I mean, well, Y2K really turned out to be nothing, but you know what I'm saying. It was a dope year to me. I remember it well. I was growing up. But an album that that got brought up, that is an album, that I love, that gets slept on. And in this article, they actually happen to say that it gets slept on out of Jay-Z's catalog and just in general is Volume 3, The Lives and Times of S. Carter. Dope album to me. Get in the comments, share all your favorite tracks off the album. But something that they said in the article I wanted to get your guys' take on is at this time when Jay-Z dropped Volume 3, he was on top of the rap game in the East Coast. Well, I believe they were actually just saying period, and I would say he was close. But some of the stuff that they referred to was, how Pac and Big had died, and Jay-Z, 97, 98, or was it 97, 98? You know how DMX dropped the two albums in one year, and then there, It's Darker Than Hell Is Hot and Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. But they said, Volume 2, and Jay-Z just, made himself atop the rap game on the East Coast. I don't know. I'd say he was up there, but I wouldn't say he solely was running hip hop at that time on the East Coast. You tapping in the comments, let me know what you guys think. But they just went over a lot of the tracks on the album, and some of the ones that they spoke about happen to be some of my favorites off the album. But seriously, let me know where you guys rate this album as far as Jay-Z's catalog, if you agree that it gets slept on. I loved the album. They said in this article that the best album ever was the blueprint of Jay-Z's work. For me, it's kind of tough to declare which album is the best, but I definitely agree that I think Volume 3 gets slept on. I love this album. I love this time period, this year, everything. But the song "Watch Me" with Dre, dope track. That's one of the songs that they highlighted in the article. It's hot. I thought that one was all right. Snoopy track, the joint with Juvenile. I love the beat on that. I believe that's a Timberland beat also. Juvie killed the hook. It wasn't nothing real spectacular or lyrical that he did. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's just that Nolia down south tone. I don't know what you would call it, exactly. But I just was feeling the way I thought he killed that hook, Let's see, So Ghetto, of course, one of my favorites on there. DJ Premier beat. That beat was bananas. Jay-Z went in on it. I really like the way he flowed on that track. It was real MC-ish, if that makes any sense to you. And I love the way the hook on that was, on them Primo beats, where the hook is scratching and it's some lyrics from an old song. I love that on them Primo beats. DJ Premier, I would say, is my favorite producer ever. I would say he is my favorite producer ever. But what was the other joint on there that I liked? I liked They Call Me Dope Man. That Pop for the Rock joint with Bleak and Beans. I was a huge fan of, when Jigga, Bleak, and Beans collabed on a track. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? Um, Furthermore, when they moved on and did the Dynasty album, which I believe was the next Jay-Z album, which was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a compilation, Rockefeller compilation album, but it became a solo album. But anyways, man, something else that but let me know your other favorite tracks on there. Another thing that was brought up in the article was how Mariah Carey, Things That You Do. I forgot like how that failed as a radio single. And honestly, I forgot that that was like released for radio play as a radio single. I really did. I really did. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that song was all right. I thought it was pretty dope. But so anyways though, let me know your other favorite tracks on there. I could go all day talking about all the different tracks on the album. The what was that? 5 seconds is up. Let's go. Oh, throw their hands up. Was the first single off the album. I rocked with that one heavy too. Anyways, something interesting that I did not know though about this album. If you remember, it had 3 bonus tracks at the end. Or 2. I'm sorry. It had what's it called? Girl's Best Friend and Jigga. What's my mother name? Jigga off the Rough Riders compilation album. Where if like you let the last track play, which I believe was the Hova song or whatever. I think that's what it was. It would, and you let it keep going. Those songs would come on, both produced by Swizz Beatz. But something that was always strange to me, and I come to find out, was if you remember Anything, which was on Beanie Siegel's album, The Truth, was a Jay-Z solo song, and it never made sense to me. I never got why that was on Bean's album. But and it had the Oliver Twist sample. So it was kind of, like Broadway. So it was how Jay-Z had did the Annie joint off Hard Knock Life. But, it didn't chart the same way, except for, I guess, in the UK it was popular. But this album was heavily bootlegged, which is something we're going to talk about more in a minute. And if you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z and the music, what we're going to talk about when we get back into talking about the bootlegging. But anyways, the album was bootlegged to the point that, some tracks that were on the album, the track list got changed up. Anything was one of the songs that was supposed to be on the album, and I guess it was on the UK version. But for some reason, in the US, he left it off the album, but decided to put it on Bean's album, which was strange to me, and released it as a single and everything with the video and all that. I thought that was just so strange. I did not understand why Jay-Z, had it on Beanie's album and made it a single. And I remember later Beanie Siegel saying, how him and Jay ain't on good terms now. That was one of the things that rubbed him the wrong way and kind of made him feel Jay wasn't fully supporting him. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother podcast or video or blog that I could do talking about that situation. But anyways, yeah, that was on there, on Beans' album. But what I did not know what was on there was Is That Your Chick, which came out on Memphis Bleek's The Understanding album in 2000 or 2001, I believe it was. I totally never knew that. I never knew that Is That Your Chick was originally supposed to be on Volume 3, because that's one of my favorites. I love that track. They go in on that one, the way they're flowing fast, and then you got the twist of verse and the end and everything. Bananas. Joint is bananas. But that's weird, because that's another track that was originally a Jay-Z track, ends up on a Memphis Bleek album. You know what I'm saying? It ends up as a single. But this one, you know what I'm saying, Bleek was actually on the Anything. Beanie Siegel was not on. That's why that was just so strange and bizarre to me. But anyways, getting back to the bootlegging, if you remember, what happened at the release party for Q-Tip's Amplified album. Jay-Z was there, and he blamed Un Rivera for the leak in the bootlegging on the album, and the rest is history. Ended up stabbed. Jay-Z got booked. He got arrested, and things weren't looking good for Hove. They was talking about Hove was looking at 15 years. In the end, he got 3 years probation. He copped out to an 8 misdemeanor, which was nothing. I remember at the time, Chris Rock had the Chris Rock show on HBO, and he did a super funny Jay-Z, a joke poking at Jay. I can't say it on this episode, but man, maybe I'll put that clip in another blog or something, man. It was hilarious. But anyways, yeah, that was at the Kit Kat Club. And you remember Nas later on Ether, claimed that Jay, what do you say, your man stabbed and made you take the blame. I don't know about that. Jay-Z in that Decoded book, what he wrote about being so furious and losing his temper and everything, it sounded to me like Hove was saying he stabbed him. I don't know though. Y'all can tap it in the comments and let me know what you guys think about that. But some other stuff that was going on in music in '99 that I totally forgot. 2 deaths in hip hop. I totally forgot that they were both in '99. Big L, of course. Rap game would have been a lot different, I feel like, if Big L did not, get killed. And Freaky Tah of the Lost Boys. Rest in peace to both of them. Big L, though, man. Remember that album ended up coming out, I believe, on Ruckus Records. And it had the joint where they had, it was called Deadly Combination with him and Tupac, where he said something, I'm like Beavis, I get nothing but head. Big L was nice, man. It's crazy, too. Big L got killed. They say it was like false, you know what I'm saying? Like false identity, where his brother was up top doing a bid upstate, you know what I'm saying? And has some kind of beef with someone. And when I believe that Big L and his brother resembled each other, and you know what I'm saying, he retaliated, killed Big L. I've heard other people say that it wasn't that they looked alike. He just got at him, you know what I'm saying, to get at his brother. I'm not sure. If y'all know, you could tap it in the comments, with that. As I said, guys, if you're new on my channel, we just talk music, we talk news, we talk sports, we talk whatever. But the big part of this channel, as I said, is y'all get in the comments and talk with me. Like, I'm very interested on this platform what the people in the audience has to say. So make sure to get up in the comments on everything I touch on, even if you got to put multiple comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up in there. Anytime something hits your head, boom, hit the comment with it. If something else later, hit a comment with it. I want to, you know what I'm saying? That's what this channel's all about, as I said. And also, of course, Shine shooting, he was with Diddy and J-Lo, happened in '99. As we know, Diddy beat the case. Shine, blue trial, got 10 joints, did his 10 joints, got released and got picked up by ICE. And, then was held in Batavia, New York, in a federal holdover for a little while till he was deported to Belize, where he still is to this day, where his father is the prime minister. I never knew that about Shine when Shine was, you know what I'm saying, like coming up in the rap game. I had no idea that he was like royalty in Belize, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, and also Diddy and Steve Stout over, the argument over the Hate Me Now video, where Diddy was heated, you know what I'm saying, that he was portrayed on the cross like Christ. They shot the video, him and Nas did the scene on the cross, and Diddy decided that he did not want that in the video. It ended up in there, and it came to scene. Steve Stout hit him in the head with a champagne bottle, I believe. Steve Stout, has said in interviews he thought he was gonna die that day. But yeah, that was just some other stuff that happened in '99. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. This article really brought me back thinking about this album in this year. Let me know your guys' other than talking about Jay-Z or these other moments from '99 that I brought up, or Volume 3. Let me know other moments in hip hop in 1999, or just whatever outside of hip hop, just memorable things from '99. Like, I don't know, man. I could do a whole podcast series talking about things from 1999. Like I miss 99, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? My life went things got twisted. I did a bit after 99. So, it's like I just remember being in my prime on the come up before 99, but it is what it is. Let's get back into this. Um, you know, what else do you guys think about the album? As I said, I want to know your favorite tracks. And yeah, man, that, as I was saying, that Mariah Carey, Jay-Z, that things that you do, how it didn't chart on radio. Let me know what you guys thought about that. And the Big Pimpin' video, I just wanted to say that it brought up a lawsuit that went on for years where Timberland was sued over an uncleared sample of a beat. I believe it was someone from the Middle East, but in the end, you know what I'm saying, they won. Linkin Park was even named in the lawsuit because you know that on that what was it called, like Collision Course album that Jay-Z and Linkin Park did together, where each song was like a Jay-Z song and a Linkin Park song put together. There was a song, you know what I'm saying, where Big Pimpin' was with one of their songs on that, but in the end they won, you know what I'm saying, fair use and everything like that. But I don't know, y'all, that's all I really got. I just got excited when I read this article. It really brought me back. So I said, let me hop on my YouTube channel and see what the people think about this album, if they think it was slept on the way I do, and what they think about 1999. So that's all I really got, guys. I'm gonna close this video out. Tap in the comments. As I said earlier, this platform's all about hearing what you guys think, your take, your opinion, all that. I want to know it all. So get up in them comments. The comment thread is wide open. Let's get that going. And I'm going to close this video out. If you are new to the channel, if you did not in the beginning, please take that quick moment right now. Hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell. Help this channel grow. Till next time, it's Jay Coffee Talk signing out. Blogging sports, music, news, life, current events, and much more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I greatly appreciate it. I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm out of here. Peace.